That boy good.
Let's go, bruh.
What's up, party people in the place to be? Coach Toe, Coach Cole, Algiers TV.
I like that. I like that new intro for this show right here. But I ain't gonna be liking you too much. I can tell you that.
But check this out.
I ain't gonna be liking you too much.
Let me tell these people what's going on.
Tell them what's going on. What's up, y'all? What's up?
We've been having some real heartfelt debates in the world of sports and culture.
Mm-hmm.
And dude say I be tripping. I say dude be tripping.
Right.
So what we gonna do today is we're gonna let them decide who really be tripping.
It be you. You the one really be tripping because I be trying to make sense on behalf of those who don't understand and those who do. You just speak for the people who don't.
No.
And that's where you be lost at.
No. Where you be lost at, you think for whole scale, you think everybody think alike.
Really?
Everybody don't think like
really?
What they try to make you think.
All right.
And
let's just get into the show. What is this show about?
Stephen A. Smith.
Stephen A. Smith, my man.
Your man.
That's my guy right there.
Not my man.
That's what?
Not my man.
Why?
I like him. He's a great journalist, but your personality is just not clashing with what's going on in the real world.
Right.
Like,
right.
Your understanding of what's going on below ESPN or below the level that you live on, you're not understanding it.
Right.
And I say that on simple facts like, first of all, you get on TV, you try to use these big mayonnaise words. I call them mayonnaise words. They got more letters than mayonnaise in them.
Wow.
A lot of people don't know what those words meaning that you talking about.
Come on.
And then you get on the thing, you say stay off the weed. Stay off the weed. You don't know why them dudes smoke weed, first of all.
Okay. Yeah, everybody got problems. I understand that.
And and another thing you don't understand is you don't understand addiction. Like certain things that come to real life, Stephen A. act like he's too high and mighty to really truly understand. That's why he always trying to criticize and critique somebody on some personal issues.
Right.
Like even with, and I never advocate beating women.
Okay.
But even when you tell somebody they don't deserve a job because they hit a woman before, and you don't know what led up to nothing.
Okay.
But you can always throw your 2 cents in, like you Mr. Dress Good and good haircut, and you want to talk about everybody, belittle them, talking about Max shirt ugly, and come on, Stephen A.
Yeah.
Come on, Stephen A.
Okay.
That ain't cool.
Okay.
So that's my problem.
That's your problem with him?
Yes.
All right.
Fam, real talk. I really respect your opinion on things, but I've told you this 1,000 times in several different other conversations, categories. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that at the end of the day that matters is results, getting the job done. Greg Popovich does Greg Popovich type things.
I agree.
Gets the job done. LeBron James type stuff. Hey, even my man Sean Payton refuses to throw the playbook away. Sean Payton type stuff. #1 offense in the league three of the last 4 years.
And ain't been in the playoffs 3 of the last 4 years.
We talking about getting the job done. The man is getting the job done.
And my question
Stephen A.
to you
is getting the job. Let me finish. He's getting the job done. A lot of guys tend to forget when you get put in a position and people are looking at you. We don't know how many people back home in New York Stephen A. has inspired. So you got to remember when you get in a position, you got to kind of not necessarily act a certain way, do certain things, but to maintain that position, you're going to have to hold it down. So certain things are going to have to get done. And I know you might be thinking, the Uncle Tom thing, right?
I feel like
the Uncle
that
Tom
sometimes.
thing, but Stephen A. is a black man. He's never shied away from the fact he's a black man.
He never shied away from the issues.
Black man.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
He's spoken up on his live show. He goes live on Facebook. His radio show, he speaks up. So, really?
He really touched on all the issues. Like I said, as a journalist, Stephen A. is great.
So, what can make you possibly say you don't like what he does?
I don't like the way he bashes people on his opinionated shows.
But bashing them, though. He's proud of players. He had his own show, quite frankly. He brought all the guys in.
And what happened to Quite Frankly?
I don't know.
It's not on no more.
No, it's not. It's
right?
Not. I think
you couldn't hold a show down by yourself. And that's when you was befriending everybody. You got to be, because of power, say, well, look, you're not that good if you're going to be friends with everybody. You have to find a select few people to bash on. You never bash Chris Paul. You never bash Carmelo Anthony. You never bash D-Wade. You never bash LeBron James.
And all those guys are friends. All those guys are best friends.
You never bash none of them. You always give them the benefit of the doubt when it comes to any situation. And like I'm going to tell you this again, you ran Kerry champion off the show.
I don't necessarily agree with that. I really don't. I don't know the ins and outs on that or what maybe happened, why she's not on the show no more. But I don't think Stephen A. has something to do with it. She's a black woman. And Stephen A. speaks up for black women. So I don't think he would ever be in a position or put himself in a position to bash a black woman or run her off.
Listen, why isn't Garrett Champion on First Take anymore?
I mean, the same reason why Stephen A. doesn't have Quite Frankly anymore.
Why isn't Skip Bayless on First Take anymore?
Stephen A. took the money from FS1. He took the money.
I think it was more of creative control.
Creative control that that Skip can have over the show, because I've heard them use the term production meeting.
Right. And so the show was based on Skip Bayless debating whomever it may have been at the time.
Right.
Stephen A. had the failed Quite Frankly show.
Quite Frankly.
And you did your basketball analyst and all that type of stuff. And you did good at that.
Right.
But now you come on this show and you got a little fame off of Skip Bayless, because so many people didn't agree with Skip.
Mm-hmm.
So many people thought
some people still don't agree with Skip.
Right, and that made Skip a high commodity.
Right.
So you bring Stephen in, an educated black guy with the plethora, with the plethora of words and his soliloquy, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You bring him in and you kind of control him. Certain people bash him.
Don't talk about them.
Yeah, you gotta leave Mike alone.
He's spoken on Mike gambling habits. He's spoken on Charles Barkley's gambling habits. I mean, he has spoken on issues that happens in the now.
But he'll always lead off like this. If he's gonna say something about a Barkley or Jordan or Brady, he's always gonna say something positive about them first. Barkley's my good friend, and nah, you ain't say Tyrann Mathieu your good friend, even though he may not be.
No.
But my thing is, the dudes that you won't bash already rich.
Mm-hmm.
They're already rich.
Right.
You won't bash the dude, prevent him from getting rich. And if you felt that strongly about a situation, I know that's a small community of NFL and NBA players, make a phone call.
Okay, well then when you say that, I'm going to have to bring up the fact of maybe teaching lessons while you're in that position. I'm going to bring up the fact that when you say stay off the weed, when you bring up the fact that he says that thing in itself messes up the money. He always stressed that. So let me finish my point. So when you say he's stopping guys from getting the money, maybe he's giving them a heads up on how to get to the money, on how to, when you get to the money, don't mess the money up. Can we look at it as a teaching lesson, so to speak, as well? And not always bashing?
I would, but I can't.
Why?
The reason I can't is because, like I said, if it's a teaching lesson, you don't have to teach everybody in public. You don't have to teach me in public.
But you said before, this is his job. His job is to talk to the public. And maybe it's not just teaching that particular player a lesson. So it might be teaching somebody's child a lesson. It might be teaching a parent or a father to kind of like take this direction a little bit. Not to say what you're doing is whack, but add this to it.
But it's almost like to say, if you're trying to inspire somebody else, don't use me. Don't use me. Don't use me to tell somebody.
I'm using the example that I have.
And I said, no, you have more than me. If you check the NBA numbers, the NFL numbers right now, probably 65% of them dudes admitted to smoking weed on a regular basis to kill pain and all that.
Right,
so now they're looking at weed different. But you telling Tyrann Mathieu to stay off the weed. That man played defensive back at LSU.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what he might need weed for. You don't know what coping mechanism weed can do for him. But you tell the man to stay off the weed. All right, stay off the weed and die.
Die?
When I say die, I mean like you don't know the type of pain or the reason he's smoking weed.
Okay.
You really don't know.
Or maybe to keep him chilled out, stop him from running around doing crazy things. Like keep him chilled out.
And now and that's my thing about being a puppet. You speaking on weed. You ain't speak badly when all these other guys be doing real drugs.
Okay, so what we're saying is we should bend the rules for certain people because of their situations.
We should find out. No, not bend the rule. We should.
That's what it is.
No.
If we saying don't smoke, but all right, Tyrann, we don't know what you was going through, man. So it's all right for you to smoke. I mean, what positions does Stephen A. take on that topic?
First of all, he should take a position of, I don't smoke weed, so I don't really know.
Don't really know, okay.
So let me just kind of get some information, like when him and Ryan Clark was talking. And Ryan Clark telling him why people that play football smoke weed.
Mm-hmm.
And Clark telling him clear as day why people in the NFL smoke.
I remember
weed.
that. I like Ryan Clark.
Right, me too.
I like Ryan Clark.
I like Ryan Clark.
Shout out to Ryan Clark, man. West Bank Finest.
Yeah, what Stephen they did, Ryan Clark.
LJTV, see you.
Yeah, we see you. He took a picture with my girl one time.
Shout out to Ryan Clark.
I thought that was a boyfriend. I was jealous of him.
I know you were. I would be jealous too. I mean,
I can't
that's Ryan
compete with
Clark,
this dude. That's Ryan Clark.
Yeah,
Right?
in the deal. That's Ryan Clark, man.
But anyway, it's almost like when people give Stephen A. real facts or real life situations, he always coming with the educational side, the why.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Everything is wrong with that.
Hey, bro, we got to get out of that mentality. Some of us that's from the hood.
No, it's not even about being from the hood. You can't just come to the hood and bash what's in the hood. But you ain't gonna bash the white boys for popping all the Vikings.
Yeah, you're right. I don't think Stephen A. bashes the hood. Sometimes the hood does need water thrown on them to wake up. Sometimes we do need that. I mean, I've been a coach before. Kids respond to discipline first before they respond to the nice coach.
The same thing going on in Chicago, right? Discipline is good, but you got children. If your children do something bad, you might not whip them in front of everybody.
No, not at all.
Take them home and whip them. You don't have to discipline me in front of a million people.
I understand.
That's bashing.
I understand that. And you know what? When it comes to the Stephen A. situation, man, I think we're going to have to agree to disagree.
Right.
But in my opinion, you tripping.
In my opinion, dude tripping.
And we definitely need y'all help with that. Go ahead and comment in this video. Let me know. The name of the segment is Dude Tripping. We got a couple of more shows coming your way.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about the LeBron James factor of why people don't like him.
And he's Jesus to us.
Yeah, and I love him.
I love LeBron.
I love him. And that might be the only thing we might agree on.
So I don't even want you on that. Anybody out there, I'm serious, dead serious. Anybody out there who thinks LeBron James isn't the greatest athlete of all time ever.
To play basketball.
No. The greatest athlete of all time ever. Anybody feel different? Holla at me.
I seen the LeBron James before it was LeBron James last night. Last night I was watching Fire Slammer Jammer, and they were talking about the guy Anders.
Yeah.
And, you know, that was LeBron before it was LeBron. They say he was a hell of an athlete. I mean, when we talking about LeBron James, the athlete, not the real basketball player.
We talking about LeBron James, the entity.
Okay.
I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman. I'm talking about that LeBron James.
I'm with you on that. I do love King. Shout out to the King if you like LJ's TV. You know what I'm saying? But
real talk though. Jordan heads. I want them. The Michael Jordan heads. That's what I want right there.
Okay. And we could talk about some Michael Jordan stuff. I don't,
overrated.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that. But let us know who won. Dude tripping. I say Stephen A. Smith is that dude. He says Stephen A. Smith is not. So
Shannon Sharp, that dude. How about
it was fun debating with you, man. Not gonna lie, we're gonna do this again.
Yeah.
LJ TV, baby. One
love. Holla back.